Welcome to a special episode of the No Hangover podcast. As always, you can find us on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts. For the visuals, check us out on YouTube. Instagram, follow, subscribe on YouTube at least. Follow on Instagram at No Hangover Podcast. On Twitter, we're at No Hangover Pod. Eric's been on Twitter lately, just replying to everyone, tweeting his little heart out.
Oh, fuck Twitter.
Nice.
Nah, he hasn't.
Twitter's a dirty place.
It is. For the
Can't even say it.
yeah, be careful there. Be careful.
Say what you need to say.
Anyways, like I said, special episode. Bam, passing it to Eric. Go, friend, go.
Hey, Steven.
Hey, it's me. I'm the special one.
Oh, yeah. It's good old Give. We have a special guest. Fuck it. Not enough energy yet. We got a special guest. My boy Stefan in the building.
That's me, Steven Grams.
You've been on before.
Stefan.
I have, but this
Just
is my
not
first
visually.
visual episode, so it's exciting.
The first
Oh,
episode
visually.
with me, though.
That too. Episode
Oh,
33
that's
if
right.
you want to go check
I keep
that out.
forgetting that.
Episode 33.
Did you do your research?
I did.
Nice.
Because I don't
Research.
remember which episode it was.
I don't even remember what we thought. I know we talked about football a lot.
Football.
That was the common denominator with us.
And I think that was pretty much it. We might have talked about some other shit. Maybe
I probably went into some high school stories.
Accurate.
football.
Yeah. Your high school stories.
And I don't know. We probably talked about music and basketball and shit.
The huge.
Doubt it.
The usual.
It's probably straight football.
Go
All
back
episode.
and listen. 33 and let me know.
There you go.
Comment
So-
on the video below and let us
Yeah.
know what episode 33 is about.
On the video below, whichever one's below it. Well, Steven, how you been? Long time no
Great.
see.
Just working a lot. It's tiring, to be honest. Full-time job and stuff. It's crazy.
What you be doing now, Steve?
I'm in the construction field now. I work for a company, Alpha Foundations. I repair settling foundations. So go in there. If you have whenever you see the side of a house, cracks, falling, settling, we go in there and we fix it. And it's pretty awesome.
Boom.
Nice.
Is
Nice.
it?
So you
Right to
guys-
the point.
So you guys
'Cause
do a
we
little bit
don't.
of everything: concrete work, stucco.
We don't work stucco, but we do concrete repairs as well.
So someone comes back and stuccos it after.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
it's pretty easy.
Nice. I mean, I don't do stucco personally. I just know that part has to be done if you're gonna fix the side of a house.
Yeah, we
But if you're fixing the foundation,
my
I guess.
particular crew, we go in and we install and we drill piers into the ground, and we use those piers to then install a bracket, which will become the new footing of the house, and then we pump that up with 22-pound bottle jacks, and then it lifts where we need it to lift.
Wow.
Yeah,
Intense.
it's actually pretty fascinating to watch. Most of our customers watch us do it. They're just like, "Wow, I've never seen this before."
Shit, I've never
I know,
either.
right? And I mean, I do the job every day, and it's still pretty cool to me. So
Well, that's
There
the
you
best
go.
part about work.
yeah,
As long as you like your work.
I do like my work,
It's
and,
not at
and they
work.
compensate well. Shout out to Alpha.
Boom.
Alpha.
If you love your work, then it's not work.
It's still work.
That is grueling. When you live in Florida, no matter what you do, it's work because it's
Especially
fucking
if it's outside. 'cause it's
humid and hot and disgusting.
Hot and humid.
Heat.
Easy bake.
The fucking
That's an
heat.
insider.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
fuck. What the fuck is up? Life.
Yeah. What's up with y'all? What have y'all
I
been
don't
up to?
know. Fucking this.
You know,
doing
episode 100 just came out recently. We've been
Mhm.
doing a thing out here.
Okay.
We're in triple digits now.
Congratulations. It's a
Appreciate
milestone.
it. You were supposed to be on.
I was
You
out
were-
of town.
You were lazy.
I was out of
this.
town.
I know. It was a joke.
Yeah, I went to the A.
Poor joke.
I went to Six Flags and had a lot of fun.
In
So
Atlanta? There's a
bastard.
Six Flags in Atlanta?
there is. That's
Yeah.
the closest Six Flags to here.
I knew
Oh, I didn't know that.
I've never been there, but I knew
I've
that.
been to Six Flags, New Jersey, Connecticut. I've been to 2 Six Flags, but they're all
I've never been to Six Flags.
northeast.
I
They're
recommend
pretty
it.
fun.
Yeah, they specialize in roller coasters.
I went on this
Wanna
one
go.
called Nightwing, and it's like pretty much just like a circles you
Oh, yeah?
around and shit, but you lay on your belly, and then at one point you're pretty much just going like in a circle like this. So
It'd be
you
terrible at Simon Says. You know that? Yeah.
Simon Says
It'd be absolutely terrible. You lay on your belly. Oh yeah? Do you?
belly,
You
chest.
didn't say
This
that.
is what belly.
You
If you're
said
laying
it.
like
You
this,
lay
that's-
on your belly.
I knew what he meant.
Terrible. I knew what he meant as well.
What did it have
I'm
to
just
do with
saying.
Simon Says?
I feel like you can't listen to directions
That
for
was
shit.
What did that have to do with listening to directions?
You're the one speaking.
That
I'm just
threw me
saying
off.
you.
That
You know, I like to throw things in there.
Oh
Get
shit!
the people
You know what
going.
we should do though? Speaking of Atlanta, I don't know why this reminded me of this. Well,
Get some
I
barbecue?
know why it did, but we should go to an Orlando City game. They're cheap as fuck, and apparently they're good this year. Soccer, Orlando and Atlanta are rivals in soccer.
I was wondering where you were
Yeah.
going with that. I was like, what?
That was the
So,
thought
but we're gonna
process.
go to a game here, not in Atlanta, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Why would we go to Atlanta?
That's
when
why
we
I
got
was
the team right
saying
here?
it was just the way you brought it
Yeah,
up.
but I don't
We're all
know.
over the place today.
I
We need
looked
to.
up tickets today, and they were like $30, $40, not
Shit.
even $40, like $34, $35,
Let's
Oh,
go.
it is cheap.
right?
And I hear they're a good time. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
everyone
lit.
just gets drunk and has fun.
And
I've been told. Wear
Cheers for
some
soccer.
purple.
Cheers for soccer.
I don't mind wearing purple.
Get a jersey. I've been watching World Cup, fucking Euro Cup,
Who you going for?
Italy.
I want them to win it all.
Yeah, I lived there for 2 years.
I remember.
When you were a wee lad?
A wee lad.
Oh,
the
okay.
first 2 years of my life.
Wow. So you're like an Italian.
Kind of.
So you're like an
Bro, that's why I love pizza and pasta. Yeah,
Mamma mia.
I do love me some Italian food.
bro. It's probably
Top tier.
It's
Top
probably my
tier,
third
sure.
favorite type of food.
What's second and
Behind
first?
Puerto Rican food, obviously, and barbecue.
Okay.
Love barbecue food.
I do too.
Solid
that shit
choices.
is good.
Puerto Rican food is delicious, but I'd go with Cuban over Puerto Rican.
I mean,
Just
essentially,
saying.
it's all the same shit at the end of
Basically,
That's
it's
rice
just
and
who makes
beans.
it. Honestly,
it. Yeah, some type of meat,
Mm-hmm.
some type of fucking something else. This, that, and the third.
Well said.
meat, rice, beans. There you go. Any Spanish dish. There you go. Honestly.
Oh, fuck.
And they always are delicious, let me tell you.
Oh fuck! Well, it's on the topic of food, did you that shit that I posted on Instagram? Did you see that IKEA for Juneteenth put out a menu
Yeah.
and they like consisted of fried chicken, watermelon, collard greens?
Was this like an
candied
official
yams.
IKEA account?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it was like IKEA did it, but there's people that were mad about it, outraged.
I mean, there's no reason to be outraged, but like that was pretty like
See, well,
that's stereotypical.
It's
it is stereotypical, but if you
That's
think
for sure,
if you
but it's
think
not
about it,
any
like I mean,
real issue.
it's like if what for St. Patrick's Day you do Irish related shit.
Mhm.
For Cinco de Mayo you do tequila and fucking tacos. Bro, if you ask black people, they like fried chicken
Yeah.
and shit. If you ask
Most
Puerto
people
Rican,
like fried
yeah, if
chicken.
you ask Puerto Rican people, because someone that talked to me or like DM me about it, they said, "Would you be mad if they had rice and Marta at some fucking Puerto Rican festival?" I'm like,
I
not
would
really.
look forward to it.
I mean,
Except
I would be
hate
mad.
Malta,
I would be mad.
honestly.
That's the only reason why I would be
Wow.
mad because I don't
I
like
hate
Marta.
Malta.
Oh,
That
yeah.
shit's
Ugh.
fucking like
fucking
gross,
gross.
and bitter.
Yeah.
I never liked it, but
Me neither. As a child, I was like,
yeah,
get
if they
this-
had
get
rice
this
and
corn on
beans,
my
it's like
face.
fucking. I'm there.
Isn't this like Spanish malt liquor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
It's
malt liquor's
gross.
gross. So
Yeah.
it
makes
is.
sense.
It's absolutely
but-
disgusting.
Yeah.
So I mean, like
My
it was
dad
kinda
and
funny.
uncle kill it all the time. Oh,
That shit's gross. My mom used to drink that.
Jupiña
shit a lot.
though. Jupiña's my shit.
I don't think I've ever had that.
You're fucking up in life.
I'm guessing it's like some type of like pineapple shit.
It's pineapple soda.
Is it in like a glass thing? Okay, then I think I know what you're talking about.
It's an orange can with a pineapple on it.
Oh yeah, I know what that is. I've never had it though.
You're fucking up.
Jeez.
It's delicious.
Well,
I got you. I got you.
I don't know. how
Make
I
it
would-
happen, Jake.
I feel like the cans are better than the 2 liter.
I feel like I
honestly.
wouldn't. I feel like pineapple soda
You
kind
will
of
enjoy
sounds
it.
weird.
It doesn't honestly taste that much like pineapple,
I do like pineapples though.
but
That's probably my favorite
it's
fruit.
delicious. Damn,
Strawberries,
That's a hard one to go through. Favorite
apples,
fruit?
green apples specifically.
Your favorite fruit is green apples?
No, pineapples. I mean, it really wasn't any specific order. I just kind of started listing off fruits that I like. Strawberries, green apples.
Well, I mean,
Grapes.
he is one of my best
Mango?
friends, but he's a weird
I do
fella.
like mangoes.
This man doesn't eat bananas.
It's okay.
Bananas are gross. Bro, Coach T traumatized
Ridiculous.
me with that shit. He made me eat, like, he forced me to eat a banana,
Wow.
or else I wasn't going to play. Real shit.
That's kind of weird.
Oh my god! So like
Wait, what's
the
that?
nice part of it is that like he would give us like he would cook us team meals and shit. So we'd have pasta and shit before the games or whatever. But he would make us eat a banana, and like for the first 3 weeks, I just was giving my banana away. I'm like, don't want it, don't like it, don't eat it. Well, he's caught on, and then he's like, well, if you don't eat this banana,
Did you have a look like you didn't eat? You weren't eating bananas or something?
I don't know. I think he might have just like saw me like giving it away or something.
He's
and
like,
then he's
how
like,
dare you not eat a fucking
honestly, he's like, if you don't eat that banana, you're not starting. I'm like,
Wow.
what the fuck? Bro, I got like halfway through it. I'm not gonna lie, I was gagging and shit. I'm like, fuck this. Like this is
What about
gross.
it don't you like? Bananas or...
Just
Look delicious.
I
Love
don't really
bananas.
like the texture. Don't really like the taste of it. It's like literally, like yeah.
That's why I
Well,
say
don't
what
eat
I
it like
say
that.
when I'm talking about.
But that's how I feel like it
Child.
just gets all fucking mushy and fucking gross and
Mm-hmm.
shit. I don't know. Bananas are not for me.
Okay.
They're
Not my
delicious.
thing.
Fair
But
enough.
what fruits
What
do you
about
like?
strawberry and bananas, like smoothies or anything? You never like those?
I mean, if I have the option to not put banana in it, I won't. But like, if it's already in there, I'm not gonna be a little bitch and be like,
Those are shit. That's a smoothie to me. Strawberry banana smoothie.
No, fuck, like,
Strawberry
if it
banana
has a
smoothie
hint
with like
of
whey
banana.
protein or something.
see, but I feel like that's too much banana for me.
Too much banana.
If it's just strawberry and banana, like a lot of the smoothies have like strawberry, fucking some type of green, another fruit, all this
Some
shit,
type
and
of
then
green.
like small amount of banana.
Mm-hmm.
But if
I
it's
don't-
just
I don't-
straight
But I
strawberry
feel like
banana,
if you add a banana into a smoothie, it becomes like a banana smoothie, pretty much.
No,
it's
it
very
is.
very
overpowered.
dominant. It's
It
very
is-
dominant taste.
It is very.
It is, but
overpowered.
when it's a strawberry banana smoothie, I do not think banana outpowers strawberry.
That's different.
He said it's very dominant, but when it's the two of them, strawberry is still taking it.
I don't think so.
What?
I taste.
I think banana is the
Huh,
dominant
I'll be damned.
flavor in that.
I'll be damned.
That's my
concoction.
opinion.
Yeah, my opinion is I taste more strawberry. I mean, it's red, for instance. It doesn't take over the color. It doesn't take over nothing. Strawberry, I feel like, takes over more
Bananas
flavor
are like,
of it.
like a light yellow, almost white.
Nanners,
It's not gonna
nanners.
change
It's just the
color
peel
much.
is yellow,
Yeah. Come
but
on
the
now.
actual
get it.
banana is not
I
yellow.
know what a banana looks like.
It's like a cream color.
Says the
He's
guy who
I know,
never eats
right?
bananas.
I hate bananas, but let me give you a detailed description.
I know what they look like. Fuck, public enemy number one.
There you
He's
go.
like, I did my
Keep-
research.
Keep your friends closer, but your enemies closer.
Boom.
He said the same thing, but
Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Is that
That's
what you
he
just said?
No, that's what you said.
Yeah.
Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. He said it right.
I thought he said
You're a
closer
hater,
for both.
bro. You're just
I
a hater.
swear you did.
Bro,
I'm gonna
he
listen to
just-
this back, and if you did, I'm gonna text you
Listen
back,
to it
Steve.
back.
I told you.
How about listen to it
I
front?
told you.
I'm ready.
This is what I have to deal with.
Yeah, same.
Actually,
Oh,
all right.
fuck.
Enough talking about bananas and whatnot.
Literally.
I mean, I have another random question I could ask. real
God
quick.
bless.
Just
All
real
right.
quick.
Well, since we're being random, go on.
Would you be gay for $75 million for a day?
What
No.
the fuck?
No.
Mm-mm.
Bro, my coworker asked me this question like 2 days ago. He was. They
That's
asked.
so
That's
funny, bro.
questionable.
They asked it. They asked.
I just need to ask you.
Well, it wasn't like that. I don't know how it got brought up in topic, but like I don't know. We're talking about money or some shit and blah de blah, and then it was actually my foreman. He was like, "Would any of you be gay for $75 million, like cash for a day?"
Is he gay?
But what does that? But what does that mean?
It's like, is-
Be gay.
Well, that's what
Like,
I was. That's what
yeah.
we started getting down. I'm like, well, then like, what is?
Are you telling me like I have to suck dick or something for
That's what
70?
I'm like. Okay, like where
Because
do
you
we
could just
what do
like have a day watching movies and you're gay. Like I don't know what that
we-
means.
but then pretty much what it was is just like left up to your interpretation of gay. I'm like, sure, for $75 million, sure, I'll fucking
Then that's the easiest money you could ever make.
boom. That's what I mean. That's
if
what
it's left up to your interpretation, that's
The dictionary mening of gay.
I'm happy as hell all
yeah,
day.
Happy.
There you go.
But if it's any
Originally.
other interpretation of it, no. I'd rather not.
Oh shit.
Be like, oh, I'm good. I'll make my money my own. Don't need to.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Don't need to do that for it.
Yeah, we get into some random shit
It's like
sometimes
that.
at work.
It's like that.
I mean, you're out in the sun all day.
Well, that and I mean, we're all
Going
in
crazy.
some. It's construction workers be talking about the darndest things.
Yeah, it's very
Facts.
unfiltered,
Facts.
Unfiltered, uncut, fucking uncensored.
raw footage.
It's kind of disturbing sometimes. The shit that's been talked about. but-
Especially like I think my foreman, like not I think I know he did time, but I'm pretty sure he did like 19 years
Oh,
in the slammer. Yeah, cool dude. Like he's
Yeah.
cool now, but like yeah, he did some time.
I've dealt with people who have done some very
But
questionable
like
things.
19 years, imagine that in jail.
I don't want to imagine that.
He's like
I worked with
40
I worked with a guy before who he had done 18 years, then got out, then violated probation, so he was
Yikes.
going back, took off, called me from Vegas and was like, "Hey, do you have a connect for fake IDs?" I was like, "What the
Oh my
fuck?"
gosh.
How did you, I was like, "How do you still have this number?" if,
He
if
ran
he's
away
listening,
from his VOP.
yeah,
Oh,
he's
shit.
gone. I'm pretty sure if they caught him, he's in there forever.
Damn.
Yeah, he's a lifer.
Well, how
Well,
old was
Vic, I don't know. He was old. He was in his 50s, later 50s.
I guess we have nothing else to lose.
he? Honestly,
His name's
might
Vic.
as well run
I'm
away.
not gonna throw your whole
Was.
government out there.
Was Vic.
Yeah, his
I
name
mean,
was.
he still might be
Vic.
alive.
But
Just in
He
If he's
changed
still
his
out,
identity,
yeah, if
I'm
he's still
assuming.
out on the run,
Oh,
then it's one
yeah.
thing.
fake ID. I guess you're right.
exactly.
Damn,
But-
imagine being a fugitive of the law.
But if they caught him, sucks for you.
I feel like that'd be a little exciting.
Yeah,
I
for
feel
like,
like
It would
for
get-
maybe a day,
Right, yeah.
and then
I
after
was
that,
just
it's
gonna-
constant
I
work.
I
think
was
it-
just gonna say, yeah.
I feel like it would be exciting for more than a day. Maybe like a couple months.
Maybe
I
like a
don't-
month and a half, and then I'm like, this isn't
Then it's
exciting.
like-
I don't know,
Yeah.
because then it's like, well, it depends, honestly. But you can't really live your everyday life,
No,
shit.
or if you do,
I mean, you can't be a normal citizen when you're on the run.
If I
I
wanted
mean,
to
you
do
kind
that,
of. That's most
have
of the
to
time when
blend in.
people. Correct. When people are blending in, they're just living a normal life.
But you
like
gotta,
when there's hella stories of people who have lived like 40 plus years. Oh, your neighbor just got arrested and they were not even the person you thought they were. Like, what? You've been next to this person? Like, what?
get a
Like, that's
fake
just
ID,
some crazy
get
shit.
a social, a new
Correct.
social.
You get a whole new
all that
identity.
shit.
You're on the run forever. You can get fucking. There's people who have been arrested as their fake selves and perfectly fine. See you guys later.
For real?
Shit.
Yeah, there was what movie was it? There was a movie who the guy got
So
caught.
This happened in a movie.
No. It was like it was a real doc. It was a real documentary.
Oh.
It was a documentary,
I
not a
was about to
movie.
say,
But
Jacob.
the guy had been living in the same house for 40 years and had been arrested on like a petty crime, whatever. And then, but what it finally ended up catching up to him was he had to go to court for like a ticket, and they were doing fingerprints or something. So he got his fingerprints retaken, and it matched his real, like, his fingerprints. So they caught him for a crime he did 40 years later under a different name.
No statute of
His
limitations.
real name. Yeah, because it was murder.
Oh.
They were like,
Never
we got you,
mind.
bitch.
Never mind.
It's a little serious. A little serious.
Yeah, he had murdered somebody in like a whole different state.
I got a blue alert on my phone today. Did you see that?
What is that? I did, but I ignored
It's
it.
old people, right? Or is
No.
that
No,
gray?
that's silver.
Silver.
No, a blue alert is when someone who murders or dangerously harms people, like, is on the loose.
Armed and dangerous.
Yeah.
I
He was in Daytona.
I swiped through that notification so fast. I'm glad I know that now.
Yeah,
Blue alert.
He has a
pay
yellow
attention.
shirt and he has dreads, so keep your lookout.
Well, I
kills
mean,
people.
he's in Daytona.
He kills
so,
people.
Yeah.
He could
Well, I
easily,
guess that was
he could
earlier today,
easily
so-
be in Orlando.
Yeah, that was earlier today. So.
Yeah, it was like 2:00.
He could be right outside.
Oh my god. You
It's
hear that?
intense.
That would be pretty crazy. Well, see,
The slinging slash.
you learn new shit every day.
What was this?
Tune in.
Shot a cop in the head and chest. Holy
Is
hell.
that what it was? Oh shit! I read that like earlier, like
Alright.
probably like an hour ago. I didn't know that.
Well, that
was
man
real
clearly
deal.
does not care about
Correlated.
anybody else's life.
They correlated.
So
What did?
be on the lookout. Be careful,
The
peeps.
article of me seeing the dude shoot the guy in the head, the officer, and the blue alert.
Oh, wow.
One and the same.
Same, but different.
Not different.
Well,
It's all the same.
Uh,
Actually.
more on
It is all
current,
the same.
more on current news.
All right.
Earlier this morning as well, in Dade County, a condo collapsed.
Mm.
Yep.
Crazy
Craziness.
shit today.
Craziness.
It's a bad day today.
Do you like? Was it like a sinkhole? that
No,
happened, or-
so it wasn't a sinkhole, but
No?
I don't know, structurally wise.
The integrity of the building.
I guess,
just failed.
basically.
They need
Wow.
to
They
check
didn't call you
on
guys
that.
in time.
We
No one,
That's a
no
little
one
bit-
checked their foundation.
Yeah, that's a little bit out of our
But,
expertise.
Damn, son.
But crazy.
I
this is
can't
just
like
crazy
reverse
shit.
time.
You can't.
Boy, Doctor Strange.
No, it can't. That's why I was going with this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see? Picked up
But
on
it was the.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
He has a cool
what
name.
is-
That is a wild name. Is he English? British?
I forget what the towers are called,
Uh,
but it was around 1:30 in the morning.
Mhm.
It's basically this condo association. It was multiple towers. It was two towers. Pretty sure. Two towers in like this little complex on Collins, which is, if you've been to Miami, right next to the Strip. And
South Beach Strip.
Yep, South Beach Strip.
For those
So
who are
next
wondering.
time, definitely staying in downtown Miami instead.
Mhm.
I mean, not that we stayed in like we only stayed in like a 2-story building.
Yeah. Either way,
I mean, although
collapsing
it
would have
would
sucked.
suck, but it would be a pretty easy fall. I feel like we'd survive that.
Yeah.
Ah, boom.
I
Alright.
think. Keyword.
Oh, yeah, I mean, shit. I could walk outside.
And it was
right
not. It
now
was 3
and
stories.
trip And no, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
How many
Well,
stories?
we were on the second story.
Correct, but there was a floor above us.
Was there a floor on
Yes.
our side above us?
Yeah. The whole thing.
Okay,
Remember the
well,
stairs they went
on
up?
our side above us.
Yeah, because I thought like it was only on one side. I didn't know it
No.
wrapped all the way around.
Wrapped.
Are you sure? Because there was that little patio area.
That was on our floor.
Yeah. So then how was that? Things above that.
Boom.
It
What
was
do you
open.
mean? There was
It was open.
correct in this part. Did you not see the rest of the side all above us?
I guess not. I
Well,
guess
it was
not.
there was
so
3
I don't know.
floors. It's 3 floors.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, but then
What
what's
a
that
suck.
extra third floor gonna do?
Be a floor on us. A whole ceiling.
I like our odds.
Okay.
I think we're pretty
Okay.
durable.
Fair enough.
Anyways, prayers out to everyone affected in Miami for that. There was, I mean, it was since, like I said, 1:30 this morning. They had only found, I believe, 10 people at the time. Like, They were search and rescue has been going
Yeah.
on for hours, but there's still 99 people unaccounted for and still missing. Prayers out to them and their families. Hope they all survive.
Mhm.
The chances of it, not to put any, I'm not even going to say it, so never mind. Those 99 people, pray to God, y'all get found.
Yeah, not to
Safe
be a
and
Debbie
sound.
Downer or
Yeah.
anything, but
Well, let's
Safe
be
and
real
sound.
here.
Yeah, not even trying to be real here.
Christ.
It was just, hope y'all get found.
That's
oh god, Jacob.
Yeah,
Next question.
almost went somewhere with that.
Oh fuck.
But
Well,
just-
I don't know. What do you want to talk about? We can talk about anything. Anything.
Anything in the world.
Anything. I feel like.
I mean, you got topics for them.
Yeah.
You don't got to throw them one. I mean, unless you got something specific to say, give.
Say it with your chest. Say it loud. Say it proud. Don't hold back.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Myself in 5 years, huh?
That goes for both of you. I'm just asking Jacob
Life
first.
goals. There you go. Life
In
goals.
5 years, I'll be living in my golden year. I'll be almost 30, but 29 is my golden year.
Oh yeah, you're born on the 29th.
Yep. I feel like that'll be a hell of a year for me. I should be, keyword should, I should be in my house. Don't know what kind of house yet. I should have my own house though. Car wise, I could really give a fuck less. But we'll be in a house. Maybe that's kind of iffy. Might be married.
Okay.
Might. I probably will have a kid though.
Yeah.
All within these next 5 years. So
Damn, you think you're gonna have a kid within the next 5 years?
I mean, most likely. I'm not
Just being real.
I'm not like, yeah, like, I don't know,
Yeah.
Hopefully I meet a chick first that I want to have kids with.
All right.
But if my 5-year plan works out accordingly, yes, I believe I will have a girl that I love, have a child, and have a house.
There you go.
If it works out that way, that'll be nice. But if it doesn't, I'll still be alive. Hopefully,
What
I'll
about you?
still be alive.
Yeah.
So hold on.
You never know.
Yeah, you never know. You could be gone tomorrow. So
Fuck. I
live
don't
every day
know.
to the fullest. Tell the people you love them.
I feel like that's
Love y'all.
hard. Love you guys.
Love you, bro.
I don't know. I mean, 5 years. I feel like that seems like long, but it's not. This shit will
Exactly.
fly by quick. I
Think
don't
about it.
know.
We've been out of high school over 5.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just want to, have money. Fucking
Have
chill.
money.
Fucking. I
Do you
don't know,
not chill
just
and
be-
have money now?
I do, but I want to have more money and chill more.
Nice.
More chill, more buddy.
Pretty much.
Like, what are your
I'm a
goals,
simpleton.
though?
Yeah.
We get the
do you
chilling.
see something developing?
We get chilling and
Do you
making
see
money,
a major
but
change in the next 5 years that you could
for instance,
take pride in?
maybe opening your own business. Did you want to get a different job?
Yeah.
There's tons of things.
Did you want to own something like property?
Yeah. I mean, all that sounds
Get a
awesome.
get a dog. Like,
Get a dog for
you
sure.
could do a lot of things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, that's
Damn, I
something
really
I know you
haven't
wanna
thought
do.
about
There
that.
you go. Well, think about it now. You said the man could talk about anything.
Yeah,
He asked you.
But I'm the one talking.
All right.
I'm the one asking.
Oh shit. Oh man.
The interviewer.
Okay,
becomes
well
the
I'll think
interviewee.
about it. Now you go. You go. Your turn.
So, okay. In 5 years, let's see.
Where do you see yourself?
By then, I'll be a foreman for my company.
Okay.
You want to stick with
Have
them
my
for
own
that
crew.
long?
I mean, yeah, loyalty goes a long way.
I mean, hey, if the money's right and you're having fun doing it.
Yeah, I think a foreman position in the company is something that's
Plus,
ideal.
I mean,
And that doesn't stop there necessarily.
Yeah.
You can always become a production manager and then,
and you're learning a
regional
lot.
manager. So,
Anything, like anytime you work somewhere where you're learning consistently, making good money.
mhm.
Like if you're not either making good money or learning, get the fuck out of that job. But if you're learning and you're not making money, okay, because at least you're learning. If you're making money, you're not
Take
learning,
that shit with you.
you're at least making money. But if you're doing both, it's quality right there.
There you go. So, I mean, yeah. So by then, be a foreman, own a house.
Do an accent. How about that? Tell us what you want to do in 5 years in an accent. You do good accents.
Do an accent.
Just had to throw that at him. Do an accent.
Oh, the pressure's on
I
now.
know, right?
All right, forget I
So
said
own
it.
a house.
And then when you feel it, there you go.
Yeah. Own a house. You made me lose my train of thought.
Eric just wants an accent. He's like,
I
give
mean,
it.
may or may not be married. Not needed, in my opinion, for love.
But you
Have a
think you're
kid.
gonna love somebody?
Yeah,
You think
it's not far fetched.
Not at all.
But I just don't know if, making legal is necessary.
All the cards will line up.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I definitely want to invest to where not only will I be working as a foreman and making good money, but I also will have residual income coming
passive income, perhaps.
Passive and residual are one and the same. So I will do something like that. Invest my money. See what's going on with cryptocurrency, stocks. I'm not super invested into that yet, but I want to learn. Shout out to Jacob. Learn. I want to learn how to do it and get into it and be successful at it. Find out other ways and other revenues. And then, just succeed and execute the plan.
And live life. Yeah, I mean, I guess in 5 years, I just want to be able to, have passive income and be able to just live my life. Mm-hmm. Not really have to worry about shit.
Correct.
Continue to do the podcast.
Financial freedom.
Have a little, a little house.
You want financial freedom.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
That's the goal for all of us.
You always want to level up and get better.
Of course.
Level.
Can never be satisfied.
I mean,
that's why I have this shirt. Grateful.
Boom.
But I still want more.
Stacks on it.
Grateful, but I want more.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I do want to be satisfied. Mm-hmm. I do, at a certain point, want to be satisfied and not feel like I have to keep on proving something or striving for more or some shit like that.
I don't think you'll ever feel it as a human. I mean, you might.
Maybe. I mean, I feel like maybe
But I just feel as humans, we always strive for something more.
Yeah, but I mean, me personally, I feel like I'll you get maybe financially and materialistic wise, I feel like I can be satisfied, but mentally and learning wise and growing as a person, I won't be. But I feel like that's a different type of satisfaction and content.
No.
But that's something you shouldn't be satisfied or content with until you die, really.
Yeah.
Mentally, you always want to get better.
Yeah. I agree with that.
But I can see your point,
there's no end goal.
Yeah, because I mean,
you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
And something.
But yeah, because just with money and material shit, that's just never really been I like nice things, obviously, and I want to obviously upgrade my car, get a nice house, live out a certain dream. But it's not really I need to have the nicest shit, the newest shit.
You don't need it on the most lavish scale.
I'm just
living lavish.
I'm pretty easily satisfied, pretty easily content when it comes to material shit. So
okay.
I mean, I feel like that could even happen with for example, on a family aspect as well. You could be satisfied, your little family and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's say you create a family, you and your girl, you get a girl, whatever. You and your girl have a
family. Or not.
Well, you kind of need one to have the other. So you and your girl are happily, going steady.
Living life.
All right.
It's hard for him to get it out. It's what is this even? What is this concept?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
He was just talking about being married in 5 years. He can barely even get the concept.
No, I can say it. I'm talking for the group though. I can't speak for myself. Well, I should actually. That's so wrong. I should only be speaking for myself and not for the group.
There you go.
Whatever. I'll just talk shit. Anyways, but yes, I feel like a lot of things can happen in 5 years.
Bro,
I mean, we just
knows?
plan.
We might not even be in Florida anymore.
Correct. I don't know.
Florida could be underwater.
This is true.
In 5 years?
It's possible.
Probably not, but who knows? Maybe
it survived a lot longer than that. But
shit happens and
I mean,
shit starts melting quicker.
I was just gonna say the way the ice caps are melting. You never know.
Just melting quicker, and then water level rises, and Orlando has a beach.
There you go.
Boom. That'd be pretty wild. Then I would have no reason to fucking move from Orlando. Have a beach.
I kind of want to move to Orlando already.
I mean, yeah, I do too.
It's just getting overcrowded, and I've been here my whole life. I want to change a scene. It doesn't necessarily have to be out of Florida, but ideally, I'd want to leave Florida.
For a while.
I'm also getting tired of the humidity here.
It is.
The humidity.
Is your company in other places as well?
We're from Florida. They're out of Tallahassee, Monticello is the headquarters, and then they branch. They can go north to Georgia. I don't know if they have any locations there per se, but we do work in Georgia, sometimes in Alabama, I believe, but we're mostly in the state of Florida.
Just asking because you're 5-year plan.
But definitely could relocate within Florida. But I think Orlando would be my best bet of advancing in the company and then making moves from there.
Yeah.
So, because this is a new market and we're trying to grow it while we're here and take over.
But back to the weather thing, because you're gonna deal with fucking some type of weather wherever you go. Because moving up north, it was fun, but I hate the cold. I'd much rather deal with warm humidity.
But I'm not even the opposite of what I'm saying is not necessarily snowy winter.
Yeah, well, yeah, but most places out of Florida are gonna be cold.
Yeah, but he said he could even go somewhere in Florida. It's not necessarily the weather. It's just Think about it. You wake up in the morning, you see the same thing every day.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, you're going to be like, fucking hate that sign. All right, that statue. Or you see your neighbor's fucking mailbox and you just want to knock it over just because you're tired of seeing shit. A little on the aggressive side.
Who upset you?
But I'm just saying. Honestly, it's like, who hurt you?
Jacob wakes up and is ready to fuck.
And just fucking wrecking ball through shit. But no, it was like, for instance, I mean, you lived in Pennsylvania. I went to Washington. Like, it was cool seeing that shit.
Virginia for 6 months. I moved around a lot in like Orlando area. Like before, we lived in the house that my mom and stepdad do now. But because a month after I was born, moved to Italy for 2 years, came back. I think we lived in like 6 or 7 different like little apartments, whatever, before my mom. Or even when my mom did meet my stepdad, we lived in his house first, which was over like closer by Oak Ridge and shit. And then we moved to those apartments by the Car Wash Palace. Damn, what the fuck are those called? They were called Willow Springs at the time, Willow Springs at the time. And then after that, they got that house built, and then I lived there until we graduated.
There you go.
And then moved to Virginia, moved to Gainesville, moved to Orlando, moved back to Pennsylvania, moved back to Orlando. And then I've been here ever since.
I lived in Orlando, all for 5 places, and then 1 in Washington. I've lived in 6 places in my entire life.
Washington.
I've lived in pretty much the same area. Winter Springs, Castleberry, Maitland. I haven't really deviated from my.
Does your brother still live at that house?
I don't know. Actually, he doesn't. The people he stayed with, it's a close friend of his, Colton, and I believe they're married. His wife, Shelly, and their 2 daughters. And then Brandon and his daughter were staying there. Him and his baby mama separated, and then I guess just due to like the living situation, maybe I don't know. My brother's just more comfortable staying at his current girlfriend's house, so he just stays there more, and it's basically being rented out by his friends until their little contract is up, and then I believe my parents are going to sell the house. Damn, and right now the market's crazy, so they could make like double what they paid for it. It's crazy.
They're going to sell now.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn, that shit's
the only
crazy.
problem with selling though now is the market is good, so you will cash the fuck out. The issue is finding something new.
They already have a new house that they bought.
Yeah.
Oh, then they're perfectly fine.
Yeah.
They're
just sitting on it because they're trying to like help my brother out because they had, it's their granddaughter.
Damn, so many memories in that house.
Yeah,
Fun
definitely.
times.
I was there for like 19 years.
Bro, the funniest shit still is when we came back from downtown. I forget whose birthday it was or whatever.
It was my 21st birthday.
It was, and
I think we talked about that on the podcast
Gian,
last time.
Well, let's talk about it again because this shit's hilarious. So
Bring it
we
up
came
again.
back, fucking great night, whatever. We might have seen you downtown, whatever the fuck. Who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But we came back to his house, having a good time. Decided to have a group hug because it was such a good time.
It was like a huddle/hug.
Gian looks up and is like, "Where's my car?" Shit's gone, stolen, crazy.
No, literally.
What?
Yeah,
She got stolen?
You escalated very quickly.
I mean, that's exactly how it went. Though.
No. So when we got there, and Gian said, "Where's my car?" And I was just like, "I don't know." Like, I was like, "Didn't we? No, we didn't take your car. Where the fuck is your car?" We go in. He goes, "Maybe your brother is using it." I'm like, "Why the fuck? My brother has his own car. Like, what? Why'd you do that?" We go in, and he actually stopped by my brother's door and like knocked on it, and my door was wide open, and the light was on. I don't know why he didn't look in there first, but he's knocking on my brother's door, and I go walk past him to go and look in my room. My PS4 is gone. My laptop's gone. His keys are gone. But like 2 pairs of my shoes are gone. Like, hella shit is missing. And I'm like, yo, like
So your
someone
house got robbed?
Yes, literally. Or someone
on the
a
night
bunch
of
of
your
crack
birthday?
on my 21st birthday. A bunch of crackheads came into my house, stole a bunch of shit in my room, stole a bottle of scotch from the bar in my house, stole my dad's phone and wallet, and Gian's keys, and took it, put it all in his car, and dipped.
That shit's wild.
And we found
They
it.
took my slides too.
They took his.
You're like, motherfucker got me.
No, but the funny part is,
they took his slides, and I remember like because we found it the next morning, or the cops found it, I guess if you want to call it that, outside of a condemned crack house off OBT. It was just parked in the front yard, and so we get there, and we're sitting there. The cops are talking to some guy, and I mean I'm mad because like he stole our shit. Like it's fucking annoying. So we're going there, and I'm trying to convince him to like because the cops can't really go inside the house because it's a condemned crack house. Squatters are there. There's laws in Florida protecting squatters and stuff. So I guess it was out of their jurisdiction to like go in there and
you're like, fuck it, it's not my jurisdiction.
Settle
Boom,
shit.
bitch.
So like they were talking to this dude outside, and I'm not even kidding. probably 20 minutes into the conversation, I look down and I'm like, yo, he's wearing my shoes. Like, I'm not even kidding. I was so mad. I'm like, bro, like, you have my shoes on, bro. He's like, no, these were a gift. I'm like, shut up. And so literally, my dad like walks away like, oh, he has my son's shoes. Hey, I'm going to get the cop over here. And then the guy was like, hey, where's he going? He's getting a cop. I'm like, no, don't worry about the cop. He's not going to get a cop. I was like, just slip off the shoes right now. I'm not going to make a scene. Go inside, ask where the keys are, and just throw them in the yard, and I'll pick them up and say I found them. He's like, okay. Literally, he's like, that's a good plan. Like I was like, yeah, fucking stop being a thief, motherfucker. Like, just like, and then so like he literally, I saw him put his foot on the back of his heel and to slide his foot out. My dad comes back over with the cop, and he's like, he says you have his shoes, and then he's like, he got all defensive. Man, these are a gift. These are a gift. These are a gift. And I was like, no.
Damn,
I had the I was executing. The plan was gonna work, and my dad literally went and got a cop and brought him back over there, and it was super annoying. And so that didn't work. He got defensive, and basically lied his way out of it. And the cop wasn't gonna like press him about it because over shoes. I was like, fuck it, whatever. And then so anyway, so I see after more time passes, the cop's like, well, we got to head out of here and do whatever the fuck cops do. So we're just wasting time standing here. So we'll have someone come like tow your car and then get your keys, and you have to make a new fob made since the keys are missing. But everything else that was my belongings were in the trunk. We found most of everything. So anyways, we had to wait for the tow guy. The cops left. We're sitting outside of this crack house. I literally see they're literally like the crackheads are going by the car and picking up stuff that are outside of it. I'm like, ooh, I can use this. And like they're like, oh shit, like some slides. And like I thought they were just some crackhead slides. I didn't know they were Eric slides. And I was so mad. I was like, fuck them, they're not gonna use these slides. I literally ripped them up like so no one can use them. Like no one. I'm like, you're not gonna take shit. I started just breaking everything. And then Eric was like, hey, did you find my slides? And I was like, what were they? Were they Adidas? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, my bad, I fucked your slides up. And it was like, they were like the thick rubber ones.
Yeah, I was honestly kind of surprised that you were able to rip them up like that because they're pretty sturdy.
I literally working out all the time.
No, like I didn't do a normal technique. I literally stepped on like the front side and the back side and then just pulled up, like deadlifted it and just ripped it. I was so mad. I didn't just like do it with my hands because that'd be crazy.
Yeah, but besides that, I didn't really get anything stolen.
Yeah, except his slides, and then he could have recovered them, but I made sure that didn't happen.
Fuck your slides. That shit was wild though.
Yeah, like the craziest shit.
Like the fact that
it happened,
and that like not only that, but like his parents were home, Brandon was home, his brother, and they just fucking.
No, but this night specifically, Duke was in my mom's closet with the door closed, and my parents' like bedroom door closed. Every other night, he's out in the living room.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy that like every circumstance that happened. The door was unlocked, like everything. My room was open. The light was on. So they're like, hey, let's go check out that one.
Yeah.
The fact that someone even has that much balls, though. I mean, I get it. Crack's a crazy drug. But the fuck? They're like, light on. Let's go. They're like flies. Like, fuck.
This shit was wild.
The
honestly.
Fuck?
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
wild.
I felt bad for you guys. I felt bad.
Yeah.
That is a crazy story. I mean,
like I said, we got mostly everything.
I'm sure Gian was like, motherfucker.
No, yeah. Like, there was like tinfoil and his car smelled. Like, they were smoking crack in his back seat. Like, for real. They were really about it.
Had one of the. You seen the fucking other guys?
Yeah.
Where they're like, where they steal the car. They're like, hey, that's my Prius.
And
I forget what they call it. It's like
the hobos are like having a hobo orgy in the back of the car or some shit like that. You haven't seen the other guys?
I have, but that scene slipped my mind.
Yeah. It's just too funny. I didn't want to like go into detail about it, but they like straight up had like an orgy in this man's car.
Wow. A gay hobo orgy.
Yeah.
Shit's wild.
Funny shit.
Shit's wild in these streets.
It's crazy.
I wouldn't want any type of orgy in my car, let alone a gay homeless one.
Yeah.
Imagine that's probably filthy.
We digress.
Oh, God.
Just throw the whole car away. Just get it out of here.
You can have the Prius.
Keep it. Just fucking keep it.
Would you ever live in your car? Would you like travel across the country and like live in your car?
I would need like a van at least.
Yeah, I would need a bigger car, or at least install like a hitch.
Something that I can at least lay on like fully.
You ever seen like the little campers that are like not that big? It's just like they inflate.
Like they're tiny that you can like a regular car can just hitch it and pull it.
Yeah.
They're like campers that are like
it's tiny as it's literally the size of a person. It's basically the size of a bed.
That you can inflate.
Well, it's not inflate, but like it raises.
Of it.
Like it's
small.
like it condenses to like basically it looks like a mattress.
I'm sure
it's basically like you're pulling a mattress, but it raises up. You can't like really walk in it, Maybe you can. There might be some.
I think it's more or less you crawl in it, and it's just somewhere.
It's
you
just
can
like
lay.
correct, something like that.
Shelter.
That would be like the only way I would,
Across the country.
would want to live in my car. Because like just in my car, that's uncomfortable. I've slept in my car before, and it's just like my back.
I've slept in my car before.
My back hurts.
It is kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, not ideal.
Nah, I've slept in my car before too. But with the funniest shit, I slept in Matt Wood's car one time when he was like, "Oh, I'm picking you up. We're gonna go to Daytona." I was like, "Where are we staying?" I got a hotel. He was like, "I got a hotel in Daytona." I'm like, "Say less. Get to fucking Daytona. There's no hotel room there."
Damn.
He was like, "Yeah, we're sleeping in the car tonight." I'm like, "Oh my god."
But why did he say he had a hotel?
Well, we had he had, I guess, some plans that just happened to fall through, and it was by the time his plans fell through, it was real late. And I mean, I was honestly drunk enough to not give a fuck, so I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever. We can sleep in the car.
Yeah.
Why not?"
Was it just you and Matt?
Yeah, just me and
Oh,
Millwood.
okay.
Some bro time.
I was gonna say, hopefully it wasn't like a car full of like 4 or 5 people.
No, that
it would have got hot
suck.
quick.
Yeah.
Bro, if
I mean, we literally slept with
if it's two people, if someone sleep in the front and then
No, we both literally slept. We were both in the front seat, just reclined the
lean
seats
back,
all the way
yeah.
back.
I
Fucking
guess, yeah. I would have
Do the
just
rock
knocked the
away.
fuck out.
maybe stretch out in the back seat depending how big his back seat is. I
what
guess
was
it wouldn't
like
be
a
that big.
Honda
You probably
Accord?
have to like curl up a little bit, fetal position a little bit.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying though. Like I
Would
would
be
need something I
ideal.
can at least lay in
That's
fully.
That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't
Not-
be an
not-
ideal way to
Not reclined
sleep.
in, not
repeated
slightly
nights in.
fetal in, like something I can lay
Like
in.
driving across the country is cool and all. You get to see a lot of cool shit. Did it from Washington back to Florida, but stayed in a hotel every night because not doing that shit.
I did meet somebody one time in Mount Dora when I used to work out there, and he was like a YouTube guy, just doing YouTube and like lived out of a school bus.
Nice.
His name was like Crazy Mike or some shit like that.
Was it
Looked
like
up his
a,
YouTube
was it
page.
a
It was
gutted out school bus?
Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. It was either a school bus or like some type of van or some shit like that. But yeah, it was gutted out, and he fucking put a bed in there, had trippy like. It was pretty cool. I checked out his YouTube page as I was looking at his bus,
Yeah.
and then I went up and said hi to him. It was
Nice.
wild.
Did he say hi back?
He did. He was kind of weird.
Oh,
His name's Crazy Mike. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you expect?
Him to be
Fair
a
enough.
chill guy.
Fair enough. I don't know. You never know.
That is true.
I mean, maybe he's just
Don't judge a
crazy
book by
'cause
its
he's
cover.
driving a van and YouTube.
I mean, a van or a bus, that'd be a cool place to, I would do that because,
party bus.
well, you have room for a fucking mattress at least. Like, it'd be
You
at
have
least
room
a
for a lot more
comfortable.
than a mattress for your whole
True.
life.
True.
If you take out the seats.
Actually, that's what Amber wants us to do. Like, as like a family project one day. She wants to, like, get a bus, like an old bus or an RV, and, like, us remodel it. I could probably do something crazy in there. I don't know how to honestly.
Like kill someone?
Not like that. I meant like gut
just wanted to take it 0 to 100.
gut it completely and like frame shit out to where I could probably frame at least 2 like bed spaces in the back or
Like
something.
bunk beds.
Yeah, like bunk beds kind of system. I was like, I don't know what word I was going for there. I didn't know what word.
You could
But yeah.
cut out part of the roof and put glass and put a little sunroof.
I
So
could,
when you look up
but
at nighttime, you have something to look up at.
That would
be
be
cool.
that'd be a vibe.
until you fall asleep and wake up. Oh God, it's bright.
Okay, well, put curtains.
Put
Curtains. If you could cut out a hole and put glass there, you could definitely put some curtains.
I
Slide it
guess.
back and
I
forth.
guess.
I believe in you, Jacob.
Or like with
I
a regular
believe I could
sunroof,
do it.
have like some sort of shade
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Hide,
believe I could
motorized
do it.
shade covering that goes up.
Boom.
I
Be
believe
fancy
I
with
could
it.
There
do
you
it.
go. If you want to
Yeah,
go
then-
hard, go all the way.
But I don't know how I would necessarily like put like a little cabinetry and like a sink and then like have a bathroom in
Well,
it.
you got time to think about it, bud.
Sounds like he's getting really.
Boom. 5-year plan right there.
There you go.
Nah, this would be done if I did that project. I could probably do it in like a couple months.
Well, you got to get the bus first.
Yeah. I mean, once the process started, of course.
Yeah, but
But I'm
that's
just
what I'm
saying.
saying. You could.
Yeah, but when do
That
you think the
could-
process will start?
That could
I
be
don't
part
know.
of
It's not
your,
it wasn't my dream. This
that
is
could be
something
part of
Amber.
your 5-year
Amber had
plan.
put up. Amber and Isabel. Well, it was Amber who was talking about it, or she like sent it in the group message,
Mm-hmm.
and like Isabel was saying something, and my dad was like, "Okay." He was like, he said something like when she said like, "Oh, we should do," or she sent a link. That's what it was. She sent a link for it through Facebook, but it was like the picture
Mm-hmm.
of like an RV and stuff. My dad was like, "I don't have Facebook." That's all he said back to her. He was like, "I don't have Facebook," and she was like, "No, just look at the picture. I was asking, we should do this, blah blah blah." It was just a funny conversation.
I've never seen your dad with a beard until today. Well, I guess it's
He
really
hasn't
more
shaved
like
today?
Yeah, it looked more like scruff, like a little, but it was pretty thick. Never seen him with a
Probably
beard
like
before.
3-4 days.
Mm.
That man can grow a beard quick.
He's old and seasoned.
This is true.
I wish I could grow a beard that quick.
Honestly. I know someone who can.
Push it out.
It's like shaves today. Babyface has a fuller beard than me tomorrow. Damn.
Probably.
It's crazy.
Probably. I have a
That's
little
sick.
baby ass beard.
Baby,
But
right.
every time I've been for the past like month now, I guess that's only been 3 times.
I mean, my beard looks baby right now. Keeps getting cut down.
Yeah, but I've been like cutting mine down so it can get coarser,
Thicken.
more coarse. Coarser? Is coarser a word? More coarse?
I don't think coarser.
All right, so what I was asking, double checking.
I
Discount.
mean, you guys know I'm not the
More
best with
coarse.
spelling and
He's
pronunciation
no
and whatnot.
grammatical
Grammar.
genius over here.
grammar, bro. Fuck grammar.
Completely off topic, but
Time is fake, anyways.
what
Let me just throw that in there.
I said topic, not time necessarily.
I said time is fake.
All right, that's
what
off
he said.
topic too, though. No, I was just gonna throw him a random fucking trip down memory lane. Remember Miss Cashin?
Yeah.
Cool teacher.
That's when I met you.
Yeah, it was.
The reason why he passed that class.
When is this?
Huh?
English Estates?
No,
No.
South Seminole.
South Seminole.
It was like
Seventh
leadership
grade?
class.
Was it 6th grade or 7th grade?
I think it was my 6th grade year.
So 6th grade.
Yeah.
That'd have been my 6th grade year too. I was in the same grade as you at one point.
Yeah, and then he said, "Deuces, I'm out.
I'm
I'm
out.
going back to my
I'm
normal
going
grade,"
back.
I was like, see you later.
which was in the middle of 8th grade year, right?
Yeah, so what I had done was for basically our 7th grade summer, I did entire 8th grade on virtual school.
Oh, okay.
So then something with Lake Howell and South Seminole weren't necessarily speaking as well as they should have been and like fucked up some credits of mine. So I had to do like 2 credits of 8th grade still.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, no, you can't go up until you finish these. We're going to keep you here a semester.
Wow.
You can go in January.
Yeah.
So I was pissed as fuck that I had to be at South Seminole for 8th grade. Absolutely pissed. But I was walking around like nothing. It was just chilling.
Yeah.
I was
You
fucking...
just had to be there. Show face.
Yeah, I literally would go to 1 or 2 classes and then had to go to the media center and do virtual school. For
All day?
Yeah. That was my school schedule.
I feel like South Seminole's media center was kind of cool.
No, it was dope as fuck,
Yeah.
especially for me because I wasn't in the media center. Like you walk into the media center and then you know how they had like the little rooms?
Mm-hmm.
I had my own little room.
Oh, nice.
Like to myself. Like
You
even
had-
the teachers would like, "Hey, what's up,
you
Jake?"
had a section in the media or something?
VIP?
I had my own section and everything. But no, I'm not gonna lie. One time I got so bored. Remember the
Oh, God. Why are you looking at your wrist? One
He's
time I got
right
so
here,
bored.
right here.
Oh, shit.
You know, like the eraser burns.
Mm.
I literally was so bored. I was like, "Fuck it." Carved a V into my own skin. It's like,
Wow.
It's kind of like a brand.
I branded
Yeah.
myself.
That's real boredom.
Yeah, it
Sure.
was.
I never.
I don't know if
do
I
all
could
that.
ever brand myself.
You just got to do it.
Yeah, just
Oh, I feel like that would hurt so bad.
But for the time being, like the next day, you would. It's not something that would.
pain
be
is
sore
only
all the time.
temporary,
Yeah.
Brody.
I mean, it's a burn. It's not gonna hurt.
Pain is only
Days after.
temporary.
I don't know.
It's-
I feel like I burned myself before, and it hurts for a couple days.
It does.
Now imagine a
I don't
brand.
know what they do. That
They
maybe
take
No,
a.
but I'm saying, like, do they do something after to like alleviate, or you're just like, sorry?
I
we
mean,
just-
I'm sure
Yeah,
they
they do
put, like,
something. Like they're just like,
aloe.
this is gonna hurt for like 2 months. Oh,
They put some aloe vera
Hoorah.
on that bitch.
yeah, or whatever they do
Yeah.
after you
Some
get branded.
lotion. I
That
don't
would be
know.
some fucked up
Yeah, it
shit.
looked pretty badass though. Like when it
Yeah.
comes out clean, that shit does look badass.
Sure.
My cousin, another off topic.
My
My cousin, fucking redneck himself. He has a
Oh.
brand.
Does he really?
Yeah,
Nice.
and a straight savage fucking. Let's get a blowtorch real quick.
Oh my! I mean,
Brand.
that's not that surprising.
Not
Kinda-
clean or nothing. Just burn it real quick. Burn
What
you.
was it of?
It's like of some weird ass shit. It's fucking, I don't know, something you find on a farm. Literally just grabbed it,
Like a
fucking
horseshoe?
brand.
Like
Yeah.
like a cow brand.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a legit cow brand. It was just like, it wasn't even a brand. It was like just something they were like, let's weld this together and we're going to start branding people.
Wow,
And they did it.
redneck fun.
Yep. Bunch of rednecks.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Fuck
It's got
yeah.
some interesting tattoos too. Because it's like the old, like, you know, like
If he's willing to brand himself like that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
he
I
has
want to
crazy
get more tattoos soon. Fuck.
I've decided that for my birthday, I'm gonna either finish the sleeve one way or just do the whole thing and just do a whole sleeve. I figured.
What? Finish the sleeve
I-
one way or
I
do the
meant
whole
like
sleeve?
I meant like either Like finish this and finish like the half sleeve, or just do the whole thing. I guess I did word that kind of weird.
You might as well just do the whole thing.
I agree.
Do you like know the theme that you want to get? You want to get a specific theme to it, or
I mean, it's more or less like I just like realism. I like really like artistic and like very real looking pieces of work. I want something like that on my whole arm.
And you could do a bunch of little pieces that tie together.
Yeah, I think the amount of total pieces I'm gonna have on my arm are like 3.
Okay.
Maybe 4 at the most. I'm not gonna do like little things here and there. Like
I didn't mean like little, but I mean,
what is that called again? There's like that's like a specific style of like tattooing where it's like a whole bunch of little ones. Fuck, don't mind me. I can't remember.
I don't recall the word either. But I'm talking about like when I say pieces tying together, like different.
What you had to say.
Well,
say that. Fuck off, Eric. Anyways,
you said you didn't know what it was. You said don't mind you. All right. I'm just saying, like, you know how that's one piece, for example, what you have.
Yeah.
You can get something similar, but it's not the same. I got off the mic.
Same, but different.
Whoa. Yeah. And then it just ties in together.
Was similar, by the way.
Yeah, and then it just ties in together. It's not like.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
It's not like a legit different concept, but
no, I know. That's why I said the amount of pieces, like 3 or 4, but it'll all kind of work together. It'll be the same style.
Stylistically.
Yeah. Nice word.
Boom. I used your word and made it. Oh, you know what's exciting? My grandma's in town and she's going to cook me dinner tomorrow.
That is exciting.
I'm very excited.
Can
That's
I
probably
what's not exciting is I have squats and deadlifts tomorrow.
Nice. I don't. I'm not going to the gym
I
tomorrow. I haven't been going all week. I went on Monday and I played basketball yesterday.
That's the same as
I
me.
lifted
At the shadow place?
Yeah, I worked out a little bit up here today.
The old shadow. I don't know what it's called now, so I call it the shadow.
It is called something like Monterey or something like that.
It's changed names a couple of times.
Yeah.
It will always and forever be Shadow Creek.
Madison River Walk.
Fuck that shit. Shadow Creek.
But
what has like sparked you to go there and play basketball all of a sudden? Because I feel like there was a time ago I FaceTimed you and you were there.
Yeah. Well,
not too long ago.
because of him. Because Brandon.
Both times were me, and it's because both times
Brandon
called
Capasso lives over there, and he hit up Jacob, and Jacob asked me.
Well, you should hit me up sometime too.
Bro, you ain't about that baller life.
What? Last time we played, I carried the team.
I don't remember the last time we played.
Remember we played against those 2? Yeah, Mark and that stranger kid.
What do you mean you carried the team? I feel like it was pretty even.
I feel like I carried the team.
I feel like it was pretty even.
I wasn't there to put me in.
I think the second game you were making a lot of jumpers.
We won one and lost one anyway, so.
But I think the one we won, I carried. Oh, you know what I'm thinking? Why I keep saying I think I carried? You were actually making a lot of shots, but I was giving you good passes. They were on point.
Well, basketball's a team sport anyway, so we need each other.
Yes.
If one person wins,
high five. Boom.
He's like, I'm not trying to dap you up.
I didn't know.
Going off,
and you went like this, like come on.
Going off that
way back here.
Basketball talk. What's your finals prediction?
For me personally, who's gonna make it to the finals?
Mm-hmm.
The Phoenix Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks.
The Books.
All right. Who do you think will win said finals?
The Phoenix Suns.
Wow.
I think CP3 will finally get his ring, and Devin Booker will start his little, legacy.
You think he's gonna rip off, get more rings?
Well, I said start his little legacy.
I mean, he might be. Yeah. I mean, he's young. He's what, 24?
Yeah, he's pretty fresh.
Yeah.
He's 24.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of their successes. I mean, I guess at first it was because of Chris Paul, but now in the playoffs they're showing that they could win without him.
Mm-hmm.
Although
they showed they could win without him last year.
But I think they
didn't make it to the playoffs.
But I think
even
Chris Paul
even
could
before
almost be
the bubble,
responsible
though,
for their winning attitude.
Yeah,
and the way they're meshing
but
better.
Even this year, to your point, like when he was sitting out or when he wouldn't play games, they looked kind of even in the beginning of the playoffs. There's a few games that he missed, and he kind of looked a little disoriented. Like they didn't. It was
he's a floor general.
Yeah, he provides a lot for.
But
a team.
now, like this past series, the 2 games are when did he miss? They swept the last series, and his last 2 games against the Clippers
because of COVID.
Like, yeah, they've been.
Or did he? Or did he just have to pass the protocols?
I don't know what it was. I guess he had to have tested positive.
Yeah, he tested positive, and then the health and safety protocols, like even if you test negative, you still have to like quarantine for at least 10 days.
I thought it was you have to test negative twice in like 72 hours or something.
You do, like and then you still have to be in a quarantine.
I think you have to quarantine for like 4 days. If you test
that
positive,
that was in the bubble. Like now, it's like 10 days.
When you test positive, how long is it?
He is though.
He is.
Yeah, half of the fucking league is vaccinated.
I'm vaccinated.
I saw that.
Eric, after talking all this shit for months,
Well,
First one vaccinated.
I was feeling the pressure. From
Your family got you.
shit, yeah. So, I had to give in.
What I would have done.
If I'm going to give in to anybody, I guess it's, better my family.
What I would have done, though. Picture with the Band-Aid. I got it.
No, because they would have asked for the
card.
Yeah.
Well,
if they
show
didn't
me your papers.
if they didn't believe me, they would have definitely asked for the card.
Mm-hmm.
Had anyone asked for the card?
No, but I showed that. Like, I took a picture of it and sent it to them. Like, the day that I got my first one and the day that I got my second one, I sent it. It's like, all right, I'm good now.
Good for you.
My mom got vaccinated, but even my mom was like, don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, when Joe Rogan said that shit about, like, young people not really necessarily, I kind of agreed with it. I mean,
It's factual. Why would
the only people that are in risk of catching COVID and getting seriously hurt by it or injured or sick are people with underlying conditions.
Old people.
Right.
Obese people.
Right. People who are already
technically
at
anyone
risk.
could have caught it, though, but at the same point.
But if you were healthy
we're
and
young.
fine, it was just
more times than not, you were going to be okay if you were, like, not in those underlying health conditions or, like, any of those high-risk categories. But, I mean, whatever. It is what it is now.
Hopefully there's no long-term side effects for you, and the world goes on. My whole thing was,
if there's
though,
a zombie apocalypse,
and I'm going to have to actually.
better believe it.
Ryan said he's got you.
Maybe I'll be a
Ryan said he'll end him.
Yeah. He asked, like, he was eager. Like, can I? I'm like, yo, bro, don't jump to fuck. Jesus Christ.
Are you feeling weird right now?
So Pretty was like, whoa, I'm good.
Feeling froggy?
Oh, shit. He was ready to fucking go. But, yeah, so, I mean, I did get sick after the second dose. Definitely felt like shit. All the symptoms that she said, oh, yeah, you could possibly get all these symptoms, got all of them.
Dang.
Chills,
Every single
fever,
one.
achy body, sore.
I had that the other day.
Fuck
I
it.
say the other day. It was like a month ago.
I mean,
but,
technically, that is another day.
Yeah. But, I mean, I thought I had COVID. I was like, oh, my God, what the fuck? And then it was gone by the next day. I think it was just like.
I mean, you could.
Like a bug or something.
Asymptomatic. I mean, I got tested 3 times for COVID, and they all came out negative.
Yeah.
And I had came in contact with somebody that was positive for COVID, and that's why I got it. Tested it for the 3rd time, and I was still negative, which I was kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Nice. But I've always had a pretty
Those
strong.
tests are mad fucking annoying, though.
Not really. The one that I got was like,
originally they got
like
better.
right on the edge of my nose. Like, I was ready for them to fucking shove that shit up into my thoughts and fucking take
That's how
my
it used
ideas.
to be. And they were like, let's chill with that.
Shit. The worst one for me was the mouth swab. I thought, okay, a little mouth swab on my cheeks or something. This bitch was like,
boom.
I was like, how dare you?
Yikes. Violated.
Take me out to dinner first.
Literally. I was like, fucking deep throated me. How dare you, bitch?
That's how, I mean, not the deep throat part, but that's how it was for swine flu. They shoved that shit so far up in my nose. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I was low-key
I
mad.
had a malfunction.
Nasal canal, boy.
It was, that shit did not feel good.
No, it doesn't.
But it was kind of the same thing for swine flu. I only felt sick for a day, but I had a fever for like 4 days of like 103. But I only felt sick for 1 day, which was weird. Like,
I've gotten some weird things, but it's never been no fucking like swine flu or any like COVID or anything like that.
Ebola.
Yeah. I did catch a parasite before in Peru when I came back.
Dirty dog, you.
I feel like I have a pretty decent
I
immune system.
don't know where you got that from.
Oddly enough, like I don't get sick often, but I in my past I've been prone to infection.
Didn't you get that little thing on your armpit that one time?
That was during football.
Yeah.
I had folliculitis. Which was an infected hair follicle, which, there you go, folliculitis. And so, like, I had a bunch of, like, red bumps. They were pretty painful. They were under my armpit. It was just gross. It was gross. We'll skip that story. And then I had cellulitis, which was an infected skin cell, and that was on my knee.
That shit was
I still
gross.
have a scar. But yeah, I remember I was at your apartment with Lee Vista. Remember that? And I was complaining all night, like, man, my knee is really bothering me. And they're like, you stop being a bitch, Steven. And I was like, no, like, this shit is serious. Like, it started out looking like a little red bump, like a little spider bite.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of grew and grew, and it got harder and harder. And I think over time, if I didn't get it cut and drained, it could have dislocated my kneecap.
Fucked your shit up.
It could have really, I mean, people can die from infections. It gets into your bloodstream and all that. So it was serious. Like, it was so painful. I remember all night I was just complaining about it.
You also
bro,
fucked up your lip.
Yeah. That wasn't an infection.
That's not an infection.
That's an injury.
That was just a crazy accident.
Bro, I felt so bad for you that day.
I didn't
felt
even.
terrible.
You felt worse than I did.
I did. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
You're like,
I
oh,
throw
fuck.
up.
I remember like they were like, "Oh, you're bleeding." I was like, "Oh, okay." And they're like, "You should go to the bathroom and rinse it out." I literally go to the bathroom and look, and my lip is hanging off my face.
Pretty much.
Like I was like, "What do you mean I'm bleeding?" Like this, I'm having a gash on my face. Like it was considered a laceration. Like it was serious.
I saw I mean, you showed me the pictures. I think he showed me the pictures before.
It was,
was like open.
It was, if it wasn't for like maybe a half an inch of skin, I would have had like literally like a gap in my lip. Like
fucking.
I would have had like a hole in my lip. But
they were
like
able cleft lip kind of.
Yeah,
probably.
they were able to reattach
Sew it
it
back
and
together.
stitch it. But there was like 11 stitches like just in my lip.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was
Now
like
he
11.
keeps
It was like
his
11.
dad-
It was like $1,100
That's
just
terrible.
to get stitches. It was
Even
stupid.
grew a
then you
stash
couldn't
to keep
laugh.
himself protected.
Yeah.
And then you couldn't laugh.
Dude, I was just about to bring that up because this time I lived at Field Street, and I remember like they would come over all the time. We would chill and have fun and be and laugh
You
and
could
stuff.
say it. It's okay.
Okay, we would get high, and so like we would just do funny shit, and like we would
I love how he's like, you can say it. Can I?
look both ways before I cross the street.
Oh, shit.
But so we would just laugh all the time, and I remember because of the stitches, like if I smiled, I would feel like they were gonna rip out. So I would like they'd be making jokes and laughing, and I'm like, like I was like, I can't smile, it hurts. Like, do you remember that shit was?
They were probably
I
laughing
literally-
twice
yeah,
as loud.
but I was just like, stop making me laugh. It was
And
just-
Eric's one of the hardest people to be around.
oh yeah, because
if
his
he's
laugh
laughing.
is contagious. 'cause
It's literally,
funny.
it's fucking, it's one of the greatest laughs ever, honestly.
Wow.
This shit makes anyone laugh.
Thanks,
so.
man. That's a pretty
Kudos
good
to you.
compliment. But yeah,
I remember the first time I ever heard you laugh for real. I was like, this cannot be real life. Like, who the fuck is this guy?
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Because I was dying laughing of your laugh.
Boom. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to spread joy
It was a pretty like
through laughter.
specific laugh. I know it's Eric.
Yeah.
It is. It kind of doesn't really fit like my voice or anything like that either.
Your voice rises many levels.
Boom. It
Yeah.
is kind of a weird
Or your
laugh,
body style, nothing.
honestly.
Mm-mm.
You think it's like it's just funny as fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Good
Good,
times,
old
good
laughing.
times.
Good old laughing. Good old times.
Laughter is the best medicine.
Oh, yeah. But back to, I totally forgot that I had brought up that parasite for
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
reason I brought it up for.
You're gross. It's like
When I
you had
went
an
to Peru.
alien growing inside of you.
Yeah, this shit was tragic.
How did it get inside you?
Because I ate some contaminated food in Peru.
Did it make you poop a lot?
Yeah. Anything I ate.
I hear parasites
Like
eat your
wild.
food.
Yeah, I
And
lost
so you don't get any
16 I
nutrients.
lost 16 pounds.
Oh,
Wow.
my God.
Yeah. I didn't have 16 pounds to lose.
How'd they extract it?
I had to take antibiotics.
That thing got
And it
killed.
just
I
What?
I
Did you
killed
poop it out?
I guess so. Whatever it was.
Somehow. Did you throw up at all? Oh.
Through only the first day. Like
Oh.
when I initially got. So what had happened was I was in Peru, was there for 10 days. On the 9th day, literally the 9th day, the 9th day, the 9th night, whatever. I had just went to sleep at like 3 a.m. I feel like I got stabbed. I wake up like shooting pain. I honestly thought I had gotten stabbed. So I'm like looking, no knife in me. So I'm like, all right, check. I'm not stabbed yet. We're good. I'm like, we're straight. And then I try to like close my eyes, and fucking it's still just like I got stabbed again. I'm like, motherfucker. So I go to the bathroom thinking like, all right, maybe I got a shit or something. Wasn't the case. Fucking instantly just throw up. And then reality kicked in, and I was like, okay, I do have to shit. but I'm just chilling on the toilet like, all right, I'm going to have to shit here, whatever. We'll get this over with. That wasn't the case. Or got to throw up again. So I'm still on the toilet, but I was like, oh, shit, the sink's close enough.
You
Literally
flushed
coming
in
out of
between,
both
right?
ends. Coming out of both ends. What do you mean?
Like, did you flush in between? Like,
I didn't.
Did you
I didn't
shit
shit.
did you
and
shit and
I
then
threw
turn
up-
around
I-
and have it
no.
splash in your face?
No, I'm throwing up in the sink.
Oh, okay.
You can't have something come out of you at both ends and just throw up and shit in the same fucking toilet. No, I'm throwing up in the sink.
Anything is possible.
If there's a
That's
big
true.
enough gap
True.
between your legs.
Sad to say this actually happened to me twice in my life where I've
God.
had things coming out of both ends at the same time. The first time was I died in Puerto Rico,
That's
Were you-
never happened.
but
to
that
me,
was off
but
margaritas.
Were you
That was completely
resuscitated?
different. Yeah, I survived.
Margaritas.
I drank 2. That's why I've never, for instance, since I was 17 years old, I've never had another margarita in my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love margaritas, man.
They're pretty good.
Now I'll drink tequila like a motherfucker, but a margarita, like the mix itself, if I even like smell it, I'm like,
To this day.
till
to
this
this
fucking.
day.
I literally died, bro. I drank 2 pitchers
Come on back.
of margarita. So what had happened
You
was,
look good for a dead guy.
honestly, thanks, man. It's like turns the camera.
Mummified. Preserve the body.
Yeah.
There you go.
But so what had happened?
Would you ever
was-
get mummified?
I mean, I'd be
I don't have
dead,
a choice.
Honestly. I mean, yeah.
What do you mean you don't have a choice? Are you getting mummified?
I'm dead.
Yeah.
The fuck?
At that point, like.
How do you have a choice, though?
But you have a choice to getting cremated,
I mean,
buried,
yeah,
Yeah, you
mummified.
could say that, but you're not the one doing said things. I could say, "Oh, I want to be buried," and they can cremate my ass.
I mean, they could,
I
but
told my
And
family,
then bury the rest?
I honestly don't give a shit. Like, when I'm dead, I'm dead. I
Yeah,
used to
like-
want to be buried. Like, I thought it was like, no, you can't burn my body, but I'm gonna fucking decompose regardless.
Yeah.
So
Right.
fuck it, do whatever y'all want.
Honestly.
Whatever
At least with
cheaper for you.
At least with the cremation, you know, your family can have you.
Yeah,
yeah, but with the burial, they have a place to visit you.
yeah, but they
But I'm
could
saying, like, you can
they
keep it
could
in
just
your home, you
talk
don't
to
have go
me.
far.
They could
That's kinda
talk to me.
weird,
Let's go
though.
see Dad.
goes into the other room, touches the.
This shit's kind of odd. My mom wants to be cremated, but she wants to be thrown in the ocean.
Have you seen
to dust in the wind?
Uh,
All we are is dust in the wind. Yeah, to that song.
she said that too.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
wow.
said that multiple times.
Wow.
Like
She
she's
has her
adamant.
mindset.
Yeah, she's adamant about that shit.
Have you
Like,
seen that movie Due Date with Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis when they get to
And they
JB
put the
Fox's house?
coffee.
And he's like, "Yeah, I just made some coffee with the coffee grounds you made." He's
He's like, Dad.
yeah, and he's like, he said his father's remains are in the coffee can. He's like, "Get the fuck out, get the fuck out my house."
Yeah, because he spits out the whole coffee like he's Drake fucking a dead guy.
Oh, fuck. Honestly, though, if I die, just fucking, I don't know. It doesn't matter what you want to do with me. Just fucking do whatever.
I was gonna say, don't say do whatever you want. Just please don't say that.
I'll be
And then you
dead.
said it.
I'll be dead.
Like, okay.
I mean, my body is just a vessel for my spirit and my consciousness.
Yep, pretty much.
So when you die,
Boom. So
where do you think you go once you die?
fuck. Who knows? Maybe you get transferred to like another, like if an animal is giving birth, when the animal is giving birth, maybe your consciousness is just floating around until it finds another living thing, doesn't know exactly what it is, and then boom, you go in it. Next thing you know, you're a fucking horse or something. I don't know.
But
I don't know if that's. I just kind of
to that point, you still.
Well, I'm not asking you know what happens, but I'm saying what
You're-
do you think happens? And that's just what you think happens?
Not really. I just thought.
I just wanted to give something cool to say. But what do you think
I mean,
happens?
there's people that believe in like resurrection and
Reincarnation.
Reincarnation, not
But I'm
resurrection.
saying, I okay, but what do you believe in?
What do I believe in? I don't know. I mean, I guess I believe you have a spirit. It goes
Mhm.
to a higher place, heaven.
Yeah.
I don't know if, but the thing is like this. Now this I do kind of like. It kind of is interesting a little bit because if you think about it, like there's things that are just so small to us that we can't comprehend it, but they can't comprehend how big we are.
Mm.
And like we can affect their world so much and all this other shit, but they won't have any idea what the fuck we are because we're just so big for them to comprehend.
Mm.
Now imagine there could be something that is so big to us that we can't comprehend what the fuck it is, but they're still living their life, doing their thing, and they don't realize that like a single swing of their arm could just fucking cause a whatever tsunami down here, whatever the fuck, just example. So like I do kind of like, I don't know how much I believe that, but that theory is kind of interesting to me.
That there's like multiple levels of
Yeah.
power, or
In a sense, like, so I mean, like if there's an ant right
there's
here,
always a bigger fish.
yeah,
That's
if
what
I
you're
pick
saying?
up at this ant, then like, I have that ant's world in my hand. Like
Mhm.
they don't fucking know what the fuck's going on. I could kill it. I could just let it go, whatever. I could just do whatever I fucking want with that ant.
Mhm.
Now, imagine we're the ant and something is just, and they can just do whatever the fuck they want to do with us. But like, I don't know how much I believe it, but that shit is kind of, it's interesting to think about.
I think that fits on the FBI is about to release the UFO stuff, and I think, and we were talking about within your workplace and your crew, your foremans, but we were saying like, why do you think now they're releasing it? Do you think something's going to go on where we kind of have to know what's going on because shit's about to get real? Like,
Bro, fucking War
like
of
our
the
aliens,
Worlds.
like aliens about to be like, hey, we're coming in like 2023, be ready.
War of the Worlds, Tom Cruise.
Why would they let us know?
And so like they're letting us know now. Or
Because maybe
They're
they-
letting us know now to just be like, all right, have fun for like another year because we're going to wipe y'all the
that,
fuck out.
or maybe they
There's
want
no way y'all can
maybe
fuck
they want
with
a
us.
challenge. Maybe they have some type of like,
How are we going to challenge them?
who knows?
If they can make contact with us and they're however many light years
Bro,
away,
have you seen Independence Day? They did it.
It's a movie.
Hey,
Just call up Will Smith. We're good.
KG, anything's possible.
Yeah.
Boom.
There you go.
I do feel like I could live a while if like an apocalypse happened.
Where would you live? Here?
Well, yeah, for a while. It's a fucking pretty good foundation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I low-key would tile all my windows. Like
Honestly.
legit would
You
tile
have
all
to.
fucking
I mean, I feel like
frame the fuck out.
I want to believe I would survive through an apocalypse, and I feel like part of me feels like I could, but part of me feels like
What's the point?
day 4 I'm like fucked. Like either like I'm fucked up, like I fucked up my leg, or I'm just like, okay, well, this fucking sucks. I'm just gonna whatever happens. And then if I happen to live for a long time, then great. If
Well, I
not,
think
then-
it all depends on the circumstance. On like when you
What
say
kind of-
apocalypse,
yeah.
like oh, is it a zombie apocalypse? And
Yeah.
if so, are the zombies like aggressive, or are they just like?
Well,
Are they fast? Are they
Right, like,
slow moving?
yeah.
Are they like?
I feel like
Because you walk outside and like, look, there's zombies over there. Like,
Are they like Michael
you can just
Myers
you can walk
fast?
past them, yeah.
Fucking walks wherever, right behind you.
yeah, but even if they're like Walking Dead zombies, that they're not really like super zombies or super fast. They still
They'll get you.
sheer numbers. They
Yeah.
outnumber us,
Yeah.
and then shit just happens quick. And then what?
Can you imagine just turning a corner? There's like hundreds of them. Fuck.
Bro, I'd shit myself.
Well,
Do you remember when you came over? We watched The Walking Dead, and you killed a whole can of cashews in one night.
Bro,
And
that
it wasn't
shit
just
was
like a little can, like
That
it was
shit
like a
was wild.
Sam's Club like giant can of cashews.
Bro, I was
And he killed it in one night.
fucking.
literally watching Walking Dead. Just
I think
fucking,
we finished almost the first season.
just
Like,
killing
we just
it.
stayed up
that
all
shit
night.
was wild, and I do love cashews a
Yeah,
lot. So
that's my favorite nut. Is it, or a legume? Is it a nut?
what? A legume?
Is it a legume or is it a nut?
I don't know what a legume is.
A peanut is a legume.
What is that,
A peanut.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm learning something today.
bro? We've learned
Legume.
new things today.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Boom.
You didn't know that?
So,
If
Mr.
you wanna learn
Peanut,
new-
can I call him Mr. Legume?
Like a walnut is a nut and a peanut is a legume.
Is it because it grows differently? Does one grow from a
It's
tree
'cause
and
it's
one grew from a
smaller?
plant?
Is it because
Something like
nut
that.
is-
I think it's
oh,
the
but
process on which it
peanut. Nut
sprouts
is in the
or
word
grows.
peanut though. So
Yeah, but a fucking
Pea legume.
a pineapple doesn't have a pine or
it's
an
a
apple
nut.
in it, bro.
It's a nut.
It's definitely got a.
It's a nut.
It's
Okay, so cashew's a nut.
What about pistachios? I love pistachios,
Pistachios are good too.
and
I think they're a nut.
it's not really my first choice. I feel like I said this already, but I would eat some
Almonds.
pistachio ice cream.
Oh,
Have
wow.
you ever?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Pretty
you,
good
so you
stuff.
have eaten
Hmm?
pistachio ice cream.
It's not my first choice, but if it's there and someone offers me, why not?
Mm.
Yeah.
But
Something
yes,
I will
almonds
It
never
are-
has a
eat.
unique
I don't
taste.
care if
Like,
it's
Jordan
offered
almonds
sweet,
are the
but not
shit.
sweet. You know,
It is. It's kind of yeah.
it's like a very unique
If
taste.
mint ice cream or like
Fuck no.
if that is ever offered to me, I'll be like, don't ever disrespect me
Smack
again.
them in the
I'll
face.
be like, that's
Get the
disrespectful.
corn out of
What
my
is with
face.
everyone with mint?
Like chocolate mint. Like
What is that? But I love York peppermint patties. Man.
Gross.
No,
I don't know. I'm just different then.
I'm
Nope.
different. Yeah,
You're
I'm
on your own
different.
on that one.
People that just hate mint. I don't know why.
I like mint, just not ice cream. I really, honestly, I take that back. Not really a big fan of mint. I'm more like spearmint. I like, what's the I have like some Mentos gum in my car that's like wintergreen type flavor shit. That's pretty good. But like minty flavors like candy canes, don't
Yeah.
really fuck with.
The only reason candy cane is ever fun is to make it into a fucking
Sword, a
a
shank.
shank.
They get sharp as
They
fuck.
do.
Jesus Christ, Jacob. You're on some fucking
I know.
other shit
He's
today.
very violent today.
I didn't say I was gonna hurt nobody.
Well, why else would you make a shank?
Scoot away.
To hurt somebody. I'm just. It's just
Caught
the fun of
red-handed.
doing it.
Yeah. The rainbow ones are good. The
Because they don't
Fruity
taste like
ones.
mint.
boom, that, but Starburst jelly beans, the shit.
Starburst duos.
And Starburst.
Starburst duos.
Yeah,
What is that?
exactly what it is. It's a Starburst and it has 2 flavors. Like
Wow.
In one.
yeah, but they only
They
have
released
like
that?
but they only have 2 flavors. So like it's 2 different kinds,
Dos.
but it's
Duo.
2. So I guess
It's like a
technically
pink and a
4.
yellow put together, or a
And
red
then-
and a.
no, it's a
fucking-
yellow and a blue and a pink and a green.
That's
That-
it.
Yeah, those are the 2. So it's yellow and blue that are one, green and pink that are the
I think he
other.
switched the colors.
Wow.
Blue and yellow.
Okay.
He eats them more than me, so he should know.
Those are good.
They're
Yeah,
delicious, huh?
Or sour
Every time I
Skittles.
eat them, but that's the thing, man. I can never just have 1 or 2 of them. I eat the whole pack every time. Like, damn it.
Yeah.
Sour Skittles, almond M&Ms are my shit.
Almond M&Ms.
Almost there's a whole bag of them at Publix. Almost just fucking $6 bag. Almost
You
to
with
buy.
the almost today.
Yeah.
Either do it or don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
What's the point of talking about
Well,
what
I'm
you
gonna
almost
get
did?
pizza.
The way your day's been going, I don't know if you will.
Fuck you. I'll
Yeah.
show you.
Where are you getting pizza from, Eric?
Laissez Mo on.
Lazemo on.
No lazy moon. That's just a fancy way of saying it.
I bet they're
Yeah.
like, genius.
Just spicing it up a bit.
Get a little
Lazy
meat
moon.
lovers.
Lazy moon. Cut us the check.
Get a little pepperoni, a little classic pepperoni. Call it a day, and I'll eat both of them too, because I'm a man.
2 slices.
Yep.
Other slices still large.
Yeah, bro. Big as your face. Bigger than your
Bigger
face.
than your face.
Bigger than
honestly.
your face.
No, your face.
My face. Are you saying I have a big face?
Do you?
Even if you did, lazy move.
I think I have a
slice,
big
bigger
head.
than it.
I don't know if my face is big.
I mean, if you have a big head, wouldn't you in turn have a big face? Just because of like the scale of your.
Pure size of face
Unless
to
you just
head
have-
ratio.
You know the actor like Haley Joel Osment? He has a small face. He has a small face. Like he has like a head and his face like there's
Have you watched Rick and Morty? Have
yes, Yes.
Little bits. Have you ever seen that skit?
No.
You get it. He gets it.
You get it.
He gets it.
Little bit.
bits. Bro, Rick and Morty
Let's
is
get
probably,
swifty.
Rick and Morty is probably the GOAT fucking cartoon show.
Cartoon.
Cartoon
Tom and Jerry, but whatever.
Top 5, 6'5", season 5. Oh yeah, I saw that on Wednesday with the fucking Mermaid Man. That shit was actually pretty funny.
And Barnacle Boy?
Evil.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
That's where I was going with it. Well, fellers,
And fillets.
Fillets.
there's no fillets in here today.
There's not.
Is there ever fillets?
There's been one.
Yeah, we gotta have
Your
more
sister,
fillets. Yeah, we gotta.
We'll
have
start
more
having-
fillets.
You need to have a diverse audience.
Bro, well, I do want to have that, but it is also kind of not hard, but I feel like women get uncomfortable around men way too easily sometimes. And when it's,
Just gotta
Two
choose.
guys.
You gotta just have to choose
You
the
don't
right
you
woman.
don't do or say anything to make them uncomfortable,
No.
do you? Okay.
Gotta have the right woman on.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Right women
they just
on.
kind of have
We'll
like
have multiple women
that
on.
preconceived notions of shit. It's like, I'm just a guy, I'm just chilling.
But that's
I'm not gonna hit you. I'm not gonna hit you.
But that's what
You're
makes
doing
it.
it
I
wrong.
mean, that's what makes it fun. Like, not that. Jesus, I'm talking about. I'm just
Bad
talking.
timing.
Yeah, my bad. My bad. I'm talking about having a woman on would make it fun because
that's
they'd
what
have a
makes it
different
fun.
opinion
Of
than
course.
us.
Well, that's
other
what
than
we
us.
want. That's what
No,
we want.
of course.
We want
Different
them,
perspective.
we
I
want
kind
them to
of
challenge.
completely just.
The segue
I heard
was
what,
mistimed.
yeah, I heard what
Mistimed.
Eric was saying, but I totally wasn't like comprehending it. So I was like, yeah, he's finished talking. This is what I was saying, and I was like, oh shit, they do not match up well.
For sure.
You know who
Whoops.
is gonna come or who want? This is not. It's not a woman, but Justin Castell. I've been talking.
But
to him.
how did you get like into that?
Well, we've been talking about. All right. Well, me and him, like, we've been DMing like back and forth lately, and like.
Is he
he's-
local right now?
No, I forget where he's at right now, but he's not in Orlando right now. But he said he's trying to get back here soon. But when I hit him up like 3 weeks ago, like it was his last day in Orlando.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like, bro, get on the show. He's like, man, I wanted to reach out.
Great
I'm like,
guy.
bro, you should have, bro.
Shout
Hilarious.
out Justin
Justin
Castell.
Castell. Can't wait to have him on. But yeah, I mean, we definitely need to have more women.
Yeah, in the
on.
next coming
more
weeks, we will
perspective.
have a lot more guests.
I think a fascinating guest, like I mentioned to you sooner, who is a woman, is the girl I'm currently talking to.
Bro,
My girl Renee.
would she be down? Has she
I'm
ever
probably.
done a podcast before?
I think so.
I believe it. I mean,
Yeah.
Well then, set that up. You
She
let
has.
us know.
I mean, she has cool stories she could tell, life experiences,
Well, we like hearing
and,
both.
and get your followers up.
boom.
like that as
We
well.
need that.
Multiple benefits to getting her on here.
Boom.
Well, just
And-
good conversation, honestly.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Of course.
The rest of the stuff is just,
And she's beautiful. There you go.
There you go.
wouldn't expect anything less from you.
Appreciate it.
Bow. Well, Steven, you got any last words?
It's been fun
press
coming
a
on
button
to
and you
No
fucking
Hangover
fool.
podcast. You can definitely have me on again.
Boom.
Jacob, thank you for having me.
Anytime.
If you guys ever need me to come back on, let me know. I'm free anytime.
Wow.
Past 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Boom. He
Oh.
did the accent.
Yes.
One of his many accents.
Yeah, he does have a lot.
That
one of
shit is
many.
crazy.
Yeah.
Do a Russian one real quick.
Russian, German, either way.
There's a
However you wanna do it.
difference.
Yeah,
There's a
I know, but
difference.
you do both of them. I'm saying either one.
Well, I
Oh.
said Russian.
Zephyr Hills is the best water in Florida. I recommend to anybody.
That shit's rich. That is rich.
I'm here for any of your needs.
Boom.
Impressions wise. Impressions wise.
He's not about that 74 mil.
75, dog.
75.
Oh shit!
Don't short me $1 million.
Gotta do a little something strange for some
fuck.
change.
Boom. Yeah,
Oh.
money, you'll do it. Well, anyways.
Shout out Juicy J.
Yep. Anyways, y'all know where to find us. We're on Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, Apple Podcast. Follow us on Instagram. Follow my guy Give on Instagram.
Steven _Krabs _ not understore.
Boom.
There you go.
Steven
And,
_ Krabs.
Yeah, you already know what it is. Another special episode.
Back with more. Everybody love everybody.
Have a
See
great,
y'all next week.
have a great night.
Boom.